Dr. Bukose.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I want to thank Honorable Janet and the Petitions Committee for having
5th March 2024 requested for rescheduling of the meeting. Honorable Speaker, the committee has since invited the Cabinet Secretary to appear before it on Wednesday, the 17th April 2024. Honorable Speaker, in light of the foregoing, the committee is proceeding with the stakeholder engagement and has scheduled the pending stakeholders to appear before it in the week commencing Thursday, 8th April 2024 in order to conclude on the petition. In conclusion, my committee underscores the important role played by the health practitioners in the country. In this regard, the committee is committed to consider the petition with a view to finding a lasting solution to resolve the perennial and current issues in the health sector. I would like to request the indulgence of the House to accord the committee more time to consider the petition to its logical conclusion. I thank you, Honorable Speaker, and I hereby submit.
Dr. Bukose.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I want to thank Honorable Janet and the Petitions Committee for having accorded me an opportunity together with the petitioners. Honorable Speaker, as you can listen to the cries in the gate, this is emanating basically from our medical doctors, interns, who are demonstrating in the street. And I want to bring to the attention of the members that already the Ministry of Health, I was there in the morning, and I was assured by the ministry that they already have letters for posting of intern doctors to the various hospitals. And they need to pick their letters. Their petition is already in the House and being prosecuted. The money for the registrars has already been sent to the various universities. Those are the two national issues that the ministry is supposed to deal with. The other issues that pertains to their CPS agreement and fulfillment are supposed to be dealt at the various counties. Honorable Speaker, my Committee of Health and the Senate Committee, we had scheduled a meeting for tomorrow. Unfortunately, tomorrow is a public holiday as gazetted for our brothers who are on fasting, Muslim brothers, and tomorrow they'll be breaking their fast. So we have rescheduled the meeting to Tuesday next week so that we can get the briefings from both the Ministry of Health, the National Treasury, and also the SRC, and together with the Ministry of Education to confirm to us the progress that they have made in fulfillment of part of the petition. But we want to encourage the Petitions Committee to move forward and be able to come up with the various recommendations. Normally when people picketing come to the gate of Parliament, they want to hand off a petition. So currently there is they've already given their petition to the Petitions Committee, which I prosecuted in this House. So there is now no petition which they have that they are handing over. All the petitions is being prosecuted by the Janet Sitienei-led committee, and we are happy with the progress. So with those few remarks, Honorable Speaker, I say thank you, and I want to urge our doctors to go to the Ministry of Health, collect their posting letters, and report to their various stations. They should. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Yes, Wandai. Are you on a point of order or you want to make? Use a microphone.
Honorable Speaker, I was just saying that I've just come in to Parliament and I've faced serious challenges and difficulties accessing Parliament just a few minutes ago.
Yes.
Because the whole of that gate facing County Hall is blockaded by multitudes of doctors clad in lab coats and other attire. Honorable Speaker, and I've listened to my friend, the chairman of the committee, my very good friend, Honorable Pukosi. We have a problem at hand. First and foremost, I think as Parliament we need to address that issue, that blockade, because it's likely to cause problems. But secondly, this issue of doctors, the manner we are treating it, it is likely not to go away. So I think this House, more than any other institution, has got a cardinal duty to rise to the occasion. Where everything else fails, this House must come in to address the issue head on, regardless of who is on the wrong and who is on the right. Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, we are now almost in the 4th week, and there are no signs of this strike abating. There are no signs at all of this strike abating. So these statements we are receiving here are not adding to anything. So something needs to be done, and that's something I heard the President say, that the government is broke, is unable to pay, and therefore is unable to pay and therefore won't pay. Honorable Speaker, he also advised that Kenyans, including doctors, must now start to live within their means. Fair enough, Honorable Speaker. But even as we say so, what are we doing to ensure that these doctors leave the streets? They have now come to actually blockade Parliament. You don't know what else will happen next. Honorable Speaker, as we speak, I'm hearing that other Kenyans are planning to join them. Honorable Speaker, there's no idle threat. Other Kenyans are actually planning now to join the doctors on the streets. Unless something happens and we can persuade the doctors to leave the streets and go back to the hospitals, Honorable Speaker, these statements will just remain statements. Honorable Speaker, this issue, I was talking to my friend, Honorable Dr. Nikal, who is a veteran medical doctor. Honorable Speaker, I'm even surprised that those who are in charge of the health ministry are unable to differentiate between medical students and intern doctors. Honorable Speaker, I have been advised, I'm a layman when it comes to health issues. I have been advised, and I've got every reason to believe the advice have been given. Honorable Speaker, intern doctors are not just students. These are people who have done 6 years in university, have actually graduated. As you know, doctors don't just graduate with one degree. They graduate with a degree on medicine and also surgery. So it's a twin degree that they get after 6 hard years in campus. These are people who you cannot treat as any other ordinary interns we see in the job market here. So I suppose that unless something is done.
There's a point of order on I. Yes, Bukosa.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, when we talk about medical officer intern, it is true that you've been in the university for 6 years. But architects have also been in university for 5 years, 6 years, engineers 5 years, and all of them after graduation, all of them graduate, then they can become interns, even engineers. So is the doctors. They have graduated, even lawyers graduate and they become interns. So internship is part of the training. Yeah, it is part of the training. And when you graduate as a doctor now, that you are going as an intern, you are under supervision by a senior doctor. After your 1 year of training under the doctor, if you don't qualify, because there is another qualification, I have to sign you that you are now fit to treat any other person. If I feel you are not fit to treat any other person, then I'll make you repeat again until I'm satisfied that you can treat somebody confidently and professionally. without supervision. So this is part of the training. And I think we should not, and you see, we have those who are doing postgraduate, they are postgraduate students, also called registrars. So there is nothing, even when you are doing a PhD, you are a PhD student, there is nothing different from that. It's a training. What I also wanted to, Honorable, to correct the minority leader, is that Parliament prosecutes its activities through committees. We've already presented to the Petitions Committee, but we feel as Health Committee of the National Assembly, together with the Health Committee of the Senate, we can still prosecute some of the issues that might not have been addressed. And we had sought permission from the Speaker to sit tomorrow. But unfortunately, tomorrow is a public holiday. So we've already requested the Speaker that we sit on Tuesday next week, which has been, because where else can you be able to sit? Because once you reschedule the meeting, you have to inform those institutions. Ideally, it's supposed to take 7 days as per our standing orders. But we've requested for a special sitting to be done on Tuesday. And this has to be between the two houses, the National Assembly and the Senate.
Wandai, wind up.
Okay, Honorable Speaker, I hear the Honorable Chairman of the committee, also an accomplished medical doctor. But all that Honorable Pukosa is saying, Honorable Speaker, with all due respect, is pure academics. It's academic because as we speak, we know for sure that even the 70,000 shillings you are offering the intern doctors is not in the collective bargaining agreement that was signed between the doctors and the government way back in 2017. That CBA has not been waived as we speak. So what is the government doing? Either to honor the CBA in letter and spirit, or review it with the concurrence of the doctors. That is how labor issues are addressed, Honorable Speaker, the world over. So what we are committed to here is mere academic. I don't think we shall go far if this spirit continues, this kind of thinking. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Majority Leader.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for giving the opportunity to mention something. And I want to agree, Honorable Speaker, with what all the contributors to that statement, Honorable Speaker, are saying, that indeed our doctors are valued, and we all value our doctors because many of us depend on them. But Honorable Speaker, it should not be lost to us that a decade ago, this country was only able to produce an average of 300 doctors from our two public universities that were churning out medical graduates. But today, courtesy of the huge investments that we have all made as a country in our education system, we are churning out an average of 1,500 intern doctors annually. What that means, Honorable Speaker, is that the interns would have been taken in 5 years are expected now to be taken in annually. And Honorable Speaker, I'm saying that just to draw the picture to Kenyans of the kind of resources that are required. And Honorable Speaker, also to put into perspective, the demands by our good doctors today are to be interned at an average of, I think, 206